All right. So we got that out of the way. I also feel that there's a conspiracy to destroy real MCs. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get somebody that's just coming out on some raw MC shit, because I thought Cassidy, when he was doing his freestyle shit, was a little raw. You know what I'm saying? Just lyrics. Then he got down with your boy, Swiss Beats. Swiss Cheese, and they did. They changed him into something he wasn't. Cannabis, the same thing. But, you know, he can't spoil it. Motherfucking Wyclef spoiled it, as he said. You know what I'm saying? Mace Murder. A lot of these real MCs, once they bring you the system and start R&Bing your shit out, they be killing the essence of who you are. So I wanted to mention that. There's a conspiracy against black-owned labels. You know, a lot of shit going on with Murder, Inc. Rockefeller just folded. Or whatever. They only got $10 million for that label. That's crazy. But I bet you if Jay-Z was still signed to the label, they would have got much more than that.
He became king on the second level.
He became a worker.
He's an employee.
How the fuck did...
I say he became the king on the second level.
He became an artist in Def Jam, and they never publicized it. When they did the deal, he became an artist in Def Jam.
You know something?
A Rockefeller artist.
Ah, got you.
Def Jam.
Ah.
They used his imagery to push Rockefeller.
Yeah, because he was the CEO of Rockefeller, but as an artist, he was a Def Jam.
And see, they line it back. See, they do that because what happened is you move from ownership, CEO to a president. That's like a demotion to me. I don't care if you got more people under you. Now you a fucking worker. That's like Jordan and shit being the GM of the Washington Wizards. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting back. You see the bald head silhouette shit, and they throw a shirt at this nigga. Said, "Nigga, get dressed. You coming back on the fucking field now." You know what I'm saying? They do shit like that.
They did him like that.
And that's how they did him. For the Washington Wizards. You see what I'm saying? And this nigga gotta come out, and because that's how they kill the imagery and who you are. The image, it has to end in disaster when you're dealing with this Matrix shit. Jordan hit money with the bong bong. Son, when he hit the money with the crossover shit and pushed that nigga Brian Russell and said, and did like this, it was supposed to be a rap. He defeated the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Twice. Then he was like, nah, nigga. You going back to work, nigga. Suit up. Now, Iverson hitting this nigga with the, crossing this nigga 2 and 3 times and shit. Embarrassing him. You know what I'm saying? Soon they might tell Jay-Z, nigga, suit up, nigga. We need more albums. We'll get it fucked up. Yeah, but
he's supposed to be retired.
There you go. Same thing with the energy. Had Jay retired when he did the Black concert, or what was it, the Black show or something. Had he left then.
He just did a joint with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
He retired.
Exactly. Had he left then, you know what I'm saying, then I could say, all right, that's retirement. But he's still here doing albums, and they're going to use his ass. They're going to fuck him up.
That's his own energy, though.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
That's his ego. That's his ego, right?
You can see it break it down because look at the relationship between him and Kel.
Right.
The relationship between him and Dane. Like,
I'm going to get into that, too. Because that's all ego that got involved with that shit. You right. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't be away from the spotlight too long. Motherfucker love the camera. And then it's got to continue to be out there. I'm the greatest, this and that, and so forth and so on. And that's really critical. That's very, very critical. That whole fucking, that whole shit with Jay and all. The first time they tried to put out the album, Best of Both Worlds, they brought the charges up on R. Kelly. As if right on time. On cue. To fuck up that energy. They didn't want that to happen for whatever reason. Then, the next time they do the album, the same shit happened. These niggas can't even get along. That's some ego shit on a whole nother fucking level. You know what I'm saying? That's some straight ego shit. When all we got to do is get this money. I ain't got to like you personally, nigga. Let's get this money. Egos get involved. You know what I'm saying? So forth and so on. But even that whole thing, the pepper spray shit, that was all a part of a fucking ritual anyway. When Jay-Z left the Memphis concert early and hooked up with Usher and them, you know what I'm saying? All them same motherfuckers who he hooked up with wound up on the stage that day when him and R. Kelly got in that shit. Now, it could be a coincidence or not. what I'm saying? Now, R. Kelly, I don't care what you say about his personal life, because I always try to find the God in all of us. Fuck what's going on the human realm, because this human shit is hard. As Panic said, he's here for fucking ring dings. My man Panic said he ascended from the God realm because on his realm they ran out of ring dings. I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? Even with ODB, his energy, it's hard trying to do normal shit and be normal. You know, vote or die. With all this old shit you trying to do, trying to be normal 9 to 5, it's hard shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times our geniuses get caught in the drugs, child pornography, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They get caught up in some shit trying to be human. Now, the ritual with R. Kelly in them was, like I said, he had hooked up with Usher and them. He knew they was all going to come to the show anyway, because all this shit was planned, in my fucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? The true king of R&B is R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? He the one whose shit is hitting you in the fucking heart chakra, whether what you think about him personally or not. Not Usher. You know what I'm saying? Usher's more of a teeny bopper crowd, young cats. You could tell R. Kelly is an old soul. You know what I'm saying? Through his music. This nigga can't even read. He don't know his ABCs. But the nigga can read on a whole nother level. You understand what I'm saying? So Jay-Z mapped out his plan. I'm tired of this bullshit going on, you know what I'm saying? When we get to New York, to the world's greatest arena, I'm gonna shut this nigga down. And because like I said, R. Kelly is the true king of R&B, but Usher wants that spot, right? So what Jay-Z did was, when he denounced R. Kelly, he actually ushered in the new king of R&B. Forget my writing. You follow me?
Which is a kid who probably don't write none of his music. You know what I'm saying?
But understand it's all in the wording. They always leave little codes. He ushered in, and then now this motherfucker's taking off and doing his thing. But R. Kelly always has a secret weapon, and his secret weapon is his music. He always seems, I don't care what, look, pedophile, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Charlie, you saw the tape, that piss was digital. That ain't R. Kelly, the fucking piss was digital. You seen the tape. But R. Kelly began to sing again. You know what I'm saying? And women opened their hearts up. And here it is. This is some psychotic shit. This motherfucker's a child, but not, you saw the tape. And when he came out with that chocolate album shit,
Just like he
never even left, son. Because he was singing to your soul. You can't dismiss that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna come back again and do his thing. In my opinion. So all y'all trying to shut him down in New York, and his ass will return. Yeah, because I didn't get the You Save Me / what is it? You know, yeah, right. The Jesus album. I didn't buy that, and usually for an R. Kelly album, I don't even have to hear none of the songs on. You know it's going to be at least 5 or 6 bangers. For some reason, I didn't buy that one. And I'm confused. Why would he put that album out and then dismiss it and do this Best of Both Worlds shit part 2? You know what I'm saying? Ego. Let me tell you, like the God said, when he went through his first set of charges, Jay-Z distanced himself from him. He was like, nigga, I ain't fucking with you right now. Only ones who were showing him love was Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? All the niggas who embraced him and said, so he did a Best of Both Worlds with Cash Money. I'm gonna say that again. I don't think y'all heard me. He did the Best of Both Worlds with Cash Money. Now that's a true insult to an MC if I am a fucking MC. How you gonna damage our name, motherfucker, on some Cash Money shit? Baby and shit like that. No disrespect, baby. I know you playing good gangsters and shit. No, but what I'm trying to say is this. That pissed Jay-Z off, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And plus they had a 2-album deal, from what I understand, for the Best of Both Worlds. And Jay-Z stepped to him on some old, yo, son, I can bring you up on fucking charges or something. You know what I'm saying? Sue your ass or something. How you gonna, use our name for somebody else. This is why that best of both worlds shit with Baby and them never fucking came out. It's like R. Kelly was obligated to go back on the road with this nigga. Now, I got feelings, and you my man, but nigga, when I needed you to be there, you wasn't there. So how am I hit the stage and make that energy beautiful? So in my opinion, my humble opinion, that's where all the fucking drama began to kick in. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but video games outsell the movie industry by $1 billion. $10 billion is what the video game industry made last year. The movie industry only made $9 billion. That's a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? And we playing, what we playing? Grand Theft Auto. That's what we playing. It's a lot of science in that fucking game, but it's keeping us on some earthly realm shit. White people are playing Halo and shit. They taking over planets and all that old kind of shit. Understand the science. So we dealing on some old, you know. I'm gonna talk about, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, damn, at every level.
Yeah, they fucking us up. I want to talk about Barry Bonds. I know that's my man, Brother Rich's main man. He do his rituals and shit off. And is it coincidence that they bringing up this steroid shit right around the same time that the God is gonna break Babe Ruth's record? You know what I'm saying? Understand the science that they pulling off when you with that bullshit. They used Jason Giambi just to springboard the shit, so they didn't make a direct attack on the God. You see what I'm saying? Understand what they're doing, because he is gonna break the record. Next year, he's going to break it. It's done. It's a wrap. And, go ahead.
Not taking anything away, but it's also an attack to even all black athletes on every level. Because if you look a year ago, they did a series of things. Remember that guy Tillman who died in the Iraqi war?
Right.
They're basically saying if you're not an athlete that will sacrifice your life and give away millions, I don't care how many touchdowns you score, you're not a primal athlete like this white boy.
Got you.
All levels.
Yeah, all levels. It's a definite attack on us on all levels. Now, even though Hank Aaron owns the record, you know what I'm saying? Another God. Hank Aaron don't even exist to them. It's all about Babe fucking Ruth. And I heard he was a nigga anyway. Come on, he hung out with bitches, he hung out late, never went to practice. Sound like a nigga to me. Yeah,
That's a Sicilian nickname.
Bambino. They call him the Bambino. You know what I'm saying? He hung out, he nigga wore fur coats, shit bitches, stayed out and partied all night. You know, and woke up and hit home runs and shit. It sounds like some shit we could do. Yeah. But that's the most sacred, because like Brother Rich breaks down, baseball, all these sports are satanic, they're all ritualistic. So they're gonna do this ritual to try to fuck up my man Bonds, but it's not gonna work. It is not going to work. I want to speak to the mothers of slain rappers. Okay, don't go in looking for justice. And by the way, there will be more mothers of slain rappers in 2005 and beyond. There will be more. Don't go in looking for justice and come out with a record label. Don't do it. Because that's a ritual in itself. If you're looking for justice for your son, I'm not saying you shouldn't own your son's works and stuff like that, but don't go in looking for justice and you come out with a distribution deal or some shit. Because that's a ritual in itself. You know what I'm saying? They did the same thing to Dr. King and Coretta Scott King. When she wanted to find justice about who really killed Dr. King, they said, all right, well, here go the tapes. These fucking white women, this nigga sniffing coke, mad bitches, what you want to do? You want to protect his image, because it's all about image. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to just, you know what I'm saying? So we'll give you a couple of foundations and we'll give you a holiday. You know what I'm saying? So every program that they run, understand, the programs, that was COINTELPRO. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get rid of COINTELPRO. They just put the shit underground. So now we can't find none of the killers to none of these fucking rappers. But yet the moms and them, they got, you know, record deals and stuff. And I'm saying you should own the rights and stuff like that, but don't give up on, you know, searching for justice, because then I'm confused to a certain degree. So I wanted to throw that out there. I also think that spoken word is like counter rap. What I mean by that is, it's slow down earthy shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really slow. Rap is more raising that energy. You you know what I'm saying, this spoken word shit and everybody's getting back into it or something, I think it's being put there to divert, you know what I'm saying, from real MCs trying to raise that energy back up through their words. And I might add that Russell Simmons is behind that. He's behind rap and now he's behind spoken word. So big up to Russell Simmons on that. All right, my vote or die theory. All right, we know this was some straight bullshit, basically. You know what I'm saying? Vote or die. Fuck does that shit mean, son? Vote or... And listen, if I'm a dumb nigga, tell me who to vote for. Nigga didn't even tell me who to vote for. That's the shit I'm pissed about. If I'm a dumb nigga in the hood, tell me who the fuck to vote for. But he didn't. Why not? Maybe he himself didn't vote for Kerry. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't in the same tax bracket as me and you. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Just vote or die, but never told me who to vote for. I'm more confused than had you not said nothing at all, nigga. If I'm a dumb nigga in the hood. But I know better. I know all that voting shit. And that whole vote shit is about 2008 anyway. It ain't about now. Shit is about 2008. These niggas is jockeying on the board for position so that in 2008, either Puffy or Russell, his father, can make a run. And what they do is they plant it in your head early. You know what I'm saying? They plant the seed in 2004 as a part of the ritual. Now watch, because now they're going at Al Sharpton. You know what I'm saying? They're going at Al, Al with the, they're bringing him up on charges. And say it again? In The Voice. They're bringing him up on all kind of shit because they know that that paradigm is over. 2 and 8 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1, which is a new beginning. When you do the science. So they lining this shit up for 2008. They never do anything by accident. And here's the key. When P. Diddy was running around the school raising money for the kids and shit, what was his slogan? Anybody remember? Run. Diddy, run. Diddy runs the city. All that old kind of shit. Run, Diddy, run. I kept saying, run, Diddy, run. Diddy, run, run, run. Wasn't DMC doing, run, Diddy, run, Diddy, run. No, but what I got from that is they was lining this shit up, letting you know that Diddy's gonna run in 2008. Him or his boy with the Hip Hop Action Network, because now hip hop is so political now. Everybody got an action movement or something.
And they got Puff on the marathon thing, saying I run the city.
Right. Puff is on the marathon joint. I run the city. Ritualistic. Always. When you see.
He got his own building too. You know, he got the Sean John store that's on 30-something and up in the 50s. He got I seen an actual building that says Sean John. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Up on like up no, the 50s up there by Columbus Circle. And when you look, it's not a department store or anything like that.
Right.
A retail store. It just says Sean John on it.
Right.
I was like, wow.
Serious business. Serious business. So look for Diddy or Russell. One of them two gonna step up, and they gotta knock out ritualistically Al Sharpton, because Al Sharpton, they said, did it to Jesse Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Al Sharpton knocks off Jesse Jackson, and now P. Diddy and Russell, either or, will knock off Al Sharpton, and before you know it, they're sitting there running the city. All right, Alchemist and Prodigy have a nigga name is Alchemist, white boy. White boy. Okay, I like that. White boy named Alchemist. We just broke down just how far he can go with his alchemy, right? White boy named Alchemist. He hooks up with Prodigy, and they got a new show on XM radio called, Infamous Radio or something. And the station, which I thought was key, was called 66 Raw. And when I added this up, I got 18 plus 1, plus 23, shit came out to 42, which is 6, which is 666. 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. The basis of melanin for alchemist who's white, who lacks melanin. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I thought that was some interesting shit that I wanted to share with y'all. All right, let me get a sip of water so we can move forward. I can tell we're gonna have to do a couple of parts to this. 5 minutes on this joint? All right, cool.
Well, this is ongoing.
Yeah. You know, the Sirius station, they got a shit called Sirius FM radio, and their logo is the dog star. Ain't that some shit? That's some serious shit I wanted to share with y'all. Oh, check this out. Anytime you hear an anti-war song, stop Bush, fuck Bush, it's actually drawing energy towards Bush. That's the reverse psychology. You think you're drawing, you know, attention to a noble cause, and it's actually providing the energy needed to make this shit real. Because your attention is the only thing that can put this shit into, crystallize this shit in the first place. So when your boy Eminem, as if on cue, came out with Mosh, whatever the fuck song he came out with, during the height of the election period, you thought it was an anti-Bush song. You thought he was against Bush. And all he was doing was focusing your energy on Bush.
And keep the video, they had everybody throwing on black hoodies like they was going to set it off. They get to the building, what they do, they started voting.
Oh, ain't that some shit? I ain't even see the fucking video. Ain't that some shit?
Oh shit, this is crazy right here.
All right. I want to break down, you know, they're coming out with the faggot stations now, you know what I'm saying, where you could just, you know what I'm saying, they got the gay and lesbian channels and all of that kind of shit. They bringing it into, you know, primetime TV. I don't give a fuck what you do in your personal life, but they're making our children, once we see it like that, we begin to accept it, it becomes real. Once we see it, we accept it, it becomes, before then it's not real. We don't accept the program and the download program, it's not real. The minute we accept it, it becomes fucking real. Anybody seen Shark Tales? All right, Shark Tales, they got the cross-dressing shark. He was a cross-dressing, no, they brought it across as if he was a shark who was just a vegetarian, which made him different from everybody else. But then they turned him into a fucking cross-dressing dolphin. They turned his ass into a dolphin in the cartoon. And you hear De Niro saying, "You killed Frankie? You turned this guy into a dolphin?" And he's got the scarf on his neck and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they introducing it into the children.
Did you see Shrek 2?
Even Shrek 2.
So inappropriate.
With Pinocchio, yeah, Pinocchio had the fucking thong on.
So inappropriate. And the part where they had that drag.
And they have the drag.
So inappropriate.
So they bringing this into the cartoons for the children. All of this is pertaining to hip-hop, fellas, because our children watch all this kind of shit.
You ever seen Fight Club?
Fight Club.
Did you peep the scene where they show you where they actually put the clip of the penis in the reel?
Oh, yeah.
By your eye.
Right.
You see it, but you don't see it.
Your subconscious mind is picking it up as if it's...
All the time in cartoons back to Bugs Bunny, the cross-dressing rabbit from
Right.
young,
Yeah,
you know?
true.
I mean, they've always been doing that.
So they really stepping up their game on that tip, so you got to watch that if that's what your children watch. You know what I'm saying? So 3 levels of... What do we got, a minute left? All right, and with that said, peace. Wow. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
We're going to work on that for the next issue.
Oh, yeah,
Set it
yeah.
up in February.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
I'm on?
You on, baby?
I am on and popping. All right, I'm gonna kind of relax this hour.
Yeah, coasting, bro.
I'm gonna coast a little bit, but I'm also gonna drop down some important information. Let's get into, show this for the camera for me real quick. This is little Kim, or what is left of little Kim. Now I say that only because this was a gorgeous looking young lady, man. Really was, but you gotta love yourself, because when you keep getting involved with it on that level, this is what's gonna happen. She's like a fucking mannequin or something. And she keep doing more and more shit, because once you go too far, you got to keep going with that shit. Because you're trying to correct some shit. You know what I'm saying? This is, and you know, they got a little boyfriend or the guy she was with at one point. Producer Storch, he made a lot of Scorch or something. Scott Storch, he made a couple of songs. I didn't know that was him. Yeah. Laid back joints, a couple of joints he made that was kind of hot. Okay, like I said, you know, my man Lorenzo, Urban Lorenzo, hip hop mogul, the bookkeeper at Murder Inc. record label was indicted on charges of laundering drug cash. So they're starting to come down on the whole Murder Inc. family and so forth and so on. So, you know, it's a RICO case, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So if they can prove like 5 cents on that shit was drug money, they can take your whole empire. But I wonder if they're going to take the whole Universal Records. I wonder if they're going to take all that shit. Or they just going to fuck with the black man and his little label. Fuck, Jay-Z came in rhyming about how he got his fucking label started. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody saying nothing about that shit. So I'm just wondering. Oh, my man, Andre 3000.
What, he got a white chick?
He got a white chick with him.
Yeah,
He sucked up all on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't that some shit? Andre, $3,000.
What's the significance of that, man? Who's got all
I don't know, but I'm just dealing with, you know, the shit I see now. This shit right here is crazy. But this is all about imagery. This is all about image. They capture your image, and you know what I'm saying? This is what's popping. You know, Leo Cole, we all know that he's down with Warner Brothers. Leo. Sounds a lot like liar, don't it?
Yeah, man.
Put this shit up on the board and shit. Leo. That shit sound like liar. And what's his last name? Cohen, right? Cole means part. We all know that. Part author, part publisher, part producer. And hen. So this nigga's like a liar who's a part female chicken. I've got nothing. I tried. I've got nothing. I thought I'd try. What the hell? All right. Hey, you never know. You gotta reach for shit sometime. A roles reversal as rappers dump Lexus. All right. So now they're saying in 2004, you know, rappers was promoting the Lexus. Now they promoting some other shit. The roles used to feel dated, but they've updated their models and given the brand a new life. It seems to have a direct appeal to P. Diddy crowd. You can hear it all in this week's #1 song, Lean Back by Terror Squad, which gives us props to the Rolls Phantom as well as the BMW 740, Gucci sweaters, and Gulfstream jets. Hip-hop songs mention far more labels than rock or pop songs, all right? Which doesn't surprise hot rapper Kanye West, who touts 19 different brand names in the 4 hits he's had out this year. I don't need to read the rest of it. I tell you, they're trying to sell you everything. You know what I'm saying? I did a joint called Rhyme Space where I said, motherfuckers gonna start renting out the 14th bar they rhyme or the 16th bar. Like, I want you to promote my product, or I want you to drop it in on the 16th bar. Well, that'll be a little bit more expensive. I mean, I could drop it in on the first bar or the 12th bar when ain't nobody really listening. But right before the hook comes in, that's the 16th bar. That's gonna cost you 80 grand. That's where it's leading to. Rhyme space. Niggas gonna be just renting out the fucking rhyme space. Because the rhyme.
Free. That's better, that's better than now.
Yeah, right now they just doing the shit for free in hopes that they can get some shit. Now, I put this pyramid up, you know, like a regular pyramid on a dollar bill, and the piece is detached, and we all know it's the fucking eye and all that other kind of shit, and Rockefeller and all that other kind of shit. All right. Somebody asked Jay a question. They asked him, what does a man who's so ravenously ambitious and richly productive ultimately want? He says, Jay doesn't hesitate to answer. He says, 5 guys in one room control everything in the music industry. He says, I have to get in that room, then I can really make change. So he's talking about 5 guys in a room control everything about hip hop. Who does he know and what does he know? I only ask the questions. This is a perfect example of what we're talking about in your rhyme. You follow? You got that?
Kanye?
Yeah, that's Kanye.
I'm the guy for now.
This is shit hop.
Yes.
You follow me? I used to be able to trust my favorite rapper when he was rhyming. Now I don't know if he's telling the truth or he's trying to sell me some shit. Money laundering rap for P. Diddy, pal. You know what I'm saying? He on some money laundering shit. You know what I'm saying? They got his boy in some shit. And then what happened to that dude Wolf was his bodyguard? Didn't he get knocked off or something?
Yeah, he got killed.
He got killed because he was going to reveal, or he claimed to have knowledge of who killed Tupac and Biggie. And he was going to spill the beans. You know, he was in some kind of lawsuit with P. Diddy. P. Diddy owed him some money. What else is new and shit? And all of a sudden, he came up missing. And he was dead. But he claimed to have information about Biggie's death and Tupac's death. Ja Rule's managers busted. So now you had, you know what I'm saying, the money launderer. We got the bookie. You know what I'm saying? So now Ja Rule's managers busted and indicted on charges of laundering over $1 million in drug cash. Yeah, I guess through the Supreme, you know, my man Supreme and so forth and so on. America was built on that. Let's keep it real. Why they fuck? America was built on drug money, murder, and all that old kind of shit. And they're gonna fuck with a black man because he's trying to go legit, trying to legitimize his shit. Fuck that. All right, let's see what else we got. I want to share with you guys. Whoa, all right.
What we got?
That's Flavor Flav
And his white chicks.
and his white chicks. Now I understand, you know, the fool's card in tarot, and he plays the fool and all that kind of shit. But this is just crazy, man. This is crazy. It's all about image in this so-called matrix. He got a clock and still don't know the time, man. That is crazy. I mentioned earlier that the Wu has this Papa Wu has a book coming out to tell about the story of the amazing Kufi clan descending from Shinnecock Indians and the founders of the First Baptist Church in Brooklyn.
They're doing a documentary.
So they're doing a documentary. I remember I said ODB could be connected to some shit, you know what I'm saying, and so forth.
The family is the ones who established Wheatsville in Brooklyn. That's the oldest black community in the country.
Wow. Oldest black community in Brooklyn. And that's his family?
That's Freedom, RZA, Jizza, and Dirty.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So your boy Will Smith, you know, he made this interview 4 months ago in a German newspaper in which the movie star equated the devastation of 911 with an attack by a racist cop. And, you know, he was belated for raising the blood pressure in the United States. Yesterday, Syracuse activist John Alvarez, whose website PABAAH.com stands for Patriotic Americans Boycotting Anti-American Hollywood, launched a boycott of Smith's movies over the August 9th interview in Frankfurt, Germany, I guess. No, absolutely not, Smith replied when the reporter John Adigan asked him if the events of 9/11 had personally changed him. When you grow up black in America, you have a completely different view of the world than white Americans. We blacks live in a constant feeling of unease. And whether you are wounded in an attack by a racist cop or in a terrorist attack, I'm sorry, it makes no difference. Now, he's the same Will Smith who said he believed 12 people ruled the world. You know what I'm saying? On Barbara Walters a couple of years back. He said, I think 12 people run the world. So look out for Will Smith. It might be a rap for him. That's how they do it, because all they got to do is pull the plug. So you got to understand. Oh, I wanted to show this. This ain't have shit to do with hip hop. But this guy jumped into this lion's den. And he was trying to convert the lions to Christianity. And they tore his ass up. Real crazy shit. Only white people.
He was Korean, actually.
Was he Korean?
Yeah, he was Korean.
Oh, okay. That's even more crazier. All right, Kanye tells who really won. You know, when he thought he was going to win the American awards and shit, when they was announcing the winner, he came down the aisle with his hand up and he wasn't the winner. So the shit kind of pissed him off. You know what I'm saying? So, but you got to understand, when you allow them to determine what success is for you, they can jerk your chain when they want to fucking jerk your chain.
And then he just exposed himself.
You know what I'm saying? He came down the aisle like he was the winner. Some white chick won this shit. You know what I'm saying? Over his ass. Gretchen Wilson or some old fucking shit. Fuck you lose to Gretchen Wilson. What is that shit all about? The Daily News ran a 6-part piece on hip-hop music this week that just passed, and I thought that was pretty interesting. So I'm just gonna, browse through a few of the pieces. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, that's the piece about Al Sharpton I was telling you about, how they going at him now because they got to get him out of that spot. Because P. Diddy will be next.
Well, they had a spot on him in Boston Law or something like that, I think 2 weeks ago, where he was playing the video advertiser coming to testify for a character witness for a homosexual.
I saw that. I saw that.
I see that was like all putting that in dispute.
I saw that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was definitely crazy. Which one am I looking for? All right, I wanted to show, they ran a 5-part joint, I'm saying, on hip hop. They was, breaking down different portions, and they called this one Power to the People. And I thought they was going to be talking about the revolutionary portion of hip hop. They was talking about the only reason that hip hop was alive was because we tapped into the street pole. So when they say power to the people, they literally meant that shit. So you know who started hip hop? Thomas Edison. But that's the way the mind control of that shit work. Thomas Edison started hip hop because without us being able to jack into the light pole, there would be no fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to share some of that shit. It's all in the wording. It's all in the wording and how they word shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they went into, of course, Biggie and Tupac's death and so forth and so on. And amazing, they mentioned Tim Dog in here. And I said, oh shit, they doing their homework and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to share some of that kind of shit with y'all. Let me pack all this shit up. A couple of books you should get. The Covert War Against Rock. They talk about the conspiracy. It's by, who's the shit by? Alex Constantine. Oh, go figure, Constantine. The deaths of Jimmy Morrison, Tupac, Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, John Lennon, and the Notorious B.I.G. So they're showing you that it's, whenever you can control that many people, understand that there will be some level of control that they must have over you. They're not just gonna let you fucking control the people, especially with music being what we use to heal ourselves and wake ourselves up. So there is a certain control, and if shit get really hectic, they will knock your ass off the map.